their failing traditions.
Yes, and that makes them all the more dangerous. They hunt you even now, Tacitar. And though I damn myself by doing so, I shall stand by you till the end.
In Taro Adun, noble Phoenix. Executor, it seems that if our world is to live, we must protect the Dark Templar from our own brethren. Although it pains me greatly, not even the Conclave shall stand in our way.
We are under attack! Receiving my long for combat. Make use of me. What would you ask of me? Protoss. Input command. I hunger for battle, Nakpagala. As you will. Transmit. Initiated. Initiated. We are under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I have sullied my honor. I have discarded my rank and standing. I have even broken our most ancient traditions. But never think that I would for one moment regret my actions. For I am Templar, and above all else, I have sworn to protect our homeworld till the end.
Wonder if Tacitar was mistaken to have put his trust in them. We are receiving a transmission from Captain Raynor's command ship.
This is Raynor. I'd like to help if I can. Tacitor laid it on the line for me and my crew on Char. I'd like to repay the debt. Besides, I'm a long way from home, surrounded by hostile aliens. I've got to do something.
Then you shall, bold human. You shall. We are under attack. Your command?
Go ahead, Commander.
You've not enough minerals.
stars. I have beheld the births of negative sounds, and borne witness to the entropy of entire realities. Unto my experience, Alderus, all that you have built here on Aiur is but a fleeting dream. A dream from which your precious conclave shall awaken, finding themselves drowned in a greater nightmare.
We shall see.
Welcome into my Thursday afternoon stream where I hopefully will be finishing up the Protoss campaign, episode 6 of the original game, of the original 3 campaigns, and I'll be trying to get to the end there. We do have a few Cerberus to kill and an Overmind to kill, so let's get to it rather quickly. And Tsukiko, hello, welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday so far. And I do hope that you can be looking forward to a good rest of your Thursday to come. And yes, I do dare, and also I do want to thank you for the 3 stream watch streak. It is very much appreciated. Thank you for being here, and I hope, you're going to be enjoying this one as well. And yes, it is an older game, although the remaster is quite not demanding, but it does have some higher requirements than the original, but it looks a lot nicer for it. Let me... Come on. Let me see if I can... There we go. So... let's get in, and I have a very bad track record of being able to talk while doing these, but I'll try.
In Taro Adun, Executor. My gratitude to you for having secured my release knows no bounds. By all the gods, we may win yet. The time has come to let loose the fury of the Dark Templar. Zeratul, perhaps the time has come to tell our friends of the foe we face.
I'll get to that after the...
When I slew the Cerebral on Char,
after the briefing.
I touched briefly with the essence of the Overmind. In that instant, my mind was filled with its thoughts. And I tell you now, our worst fears have come true. The Zerg were indeed created by the ancient Zelnaga, the same beings that empowered us in our infancy. But the Overmind grew beyond their constraints, and has at last come to finish the experiments they began so long ago.
So you see, my friends, we fight not only to save Aiur, but all creation. If we fall to the Zerg, then the Overmind will run rampant throughout the stars, consuming all sentience, all life. It is up to us to put an end to this madness, once and for all.
Our forces shall engage the primary Zerg hive clusters in an attempt to weaken their defenses. Once their numbers have thinned out, Zeratul and his companions can infiltrate the clusters and assassinate the Cerebrits. Adun willing, the Cerebrits' deaths will distract the Overmind long enough for us to assault it directly.
So, that is absolutely fine. I consider StarCraft to be at least, not only at least, but multiplayer-wise, I do think it is still the gold standard for depth, complexity, and skill in an RTS game. And even its story is surprisingly well thought out and complex, despite it being an RTS story. If not liking it is fine. This is a game I've grown up with, and a genre I've grown up with so I have a much deeper connection to it than other people may have. But I do hope that you enjoy me watching play for my ideas mediocrity. Total War is definitely an RTS. RTS, as with so many categorizations, does suffer from being supremely broad as a category, but no, it is a split with a strategic and a tactical part. So it is split in that sense, but I would consider it an RTS very much. Some people call it would go a RTS and a tactics game, more in the, well, though those are turn-based, more in the vein of UFO. Not, yes, okay, fair. I maybe read too strongly into not your thing, but I can very much understand that they can be overwhelming. You have a lot to do. You need to have a lot you need to pay attention to. There is a reason I consider myself not being too good talking while playing them, but I hope I can do it justice. So yeah, no, I absolutely understand why it is not for everybody, and especially StarCraft with its complexity.
Your orders, Templar.
I hunger for battle.
Okay. 1 pylon, 2 pylon, stuck.
Feel your presence, Protoss.
Your vigilance rest me. It will be done.
Feel your presence.
Okay. And already it is starting to be pretty hectic if you want to be if you're trying to be optimal here.
It will be done.
Age of Empire is also an RTS game, a pretty good one in my opinion. But again, I can understand that enjoying Age of Empire, which is very much a slower form of RTS games, does not necessarily translate into liking StarCraft, which is much more fast-paced and much more demanding than Age of Empire is. StarCraft does have... What the hell?
So be it. And Taro Adun.
No idea why Zeratul went out that far. He should have killed these first. Okay, that is the Nexus. And now we need to build up a few probes and...
So be it.
We have a few kills I do want to do up here.
Your orders, Templar.
Civilization itself is hard to categorize in a way. It is, from the basic of the idea, it is an RTS. Although, no, that is not what I wanted to do.
It will be done.
I'm actually having one too many.
It will be done. I do this for Aiur.
So yeah, basically... getting some defenses up. Well, not defenses necessarily, but I'm thinning out the enemy's defenses.
You
as safely as I can here.
Entaro Adun.
Okay, we do need to start. Okay, and that is partially why those pylons are there, in order to offer a target for the Zerglings, or they'll just be running past much more indiscriminately, and that is not something I want. I do want them to stay in range of this group.
Entaro Adun. I do this for Aiur.
Probably will need to be careful on that side. Fair enough. I do think 4x rather... Okay, no, bloody hell. You came... Not completely unexpected, I have to say, but...
Executor?
Okay.
What would you ask
may be
of me
removed.
for Aiur?
We feel your presence.
Definitely removed a few probes. The reason I may have gotten Civ wrong here is because it is mainly a... It's more turn-based than StarCraft is, and I did not immediately remember that. Okay. That is correct. We will need to get some gas in here. Gas being Vespine gas. Okay. I did want to have a few more Dragoons for the defense, please. And this is pretty much as fast as it could go at the moment. Okay.
You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. I have returned.
And now I require a few more.
I have returned.
Now I need to start to build a few cannons as well.
Upgrade complete. I have returned.
I do need to see that the Dragoons stay in the invisibility field.
I long for combat. You must construct additional pylons.
Pylons. Let's put down a few cannons there as well. I do not want to be getting another surprise here. Actually, no. You go help with Vespine.
You must construct additional pylons. I am needed. Make use of me. Upgrade complete. Instructions.
Okay. Let's keep it that way for now. Okay. Okay, we have a few. A few attacking here, but the zealots do need to stay behind because of all of the spellcasters. that I do want to chase away. There is something in StarCraft 2 called the Archon mode. You're basically playing... It's a two-player team playing the same... How shall I put it? The same...
We are under attack.
faction. Basically playing as one, and the idea is that you can, one can, for example, take care of the building, and another can take care of the army command. You can even go onto the ladder if you feel like such as yeah, and you'll be called in the team as to where your rank goes. It is separate from your solo rank as well, so there is no issues in that regard. Which is, I think, the closest that I know of to your wished system. Okay, I can. And I do require a bit more gas here. The main issue with the original positions, the gas
Upgrade
is
complete.
troublesome to get
You
to.
require more Vespene gas.
Come on. Let's give 2 more probes like this.
We are under attack.
Your orders, Templar.
And one of you goes over there. Yes, I do know the map a little bit better than a first-time player, but it's not the first time I'm playing. Let's give a few more here that then go to fetch the Vespene, a few more. A few more pylons, a few more cannons. So 2 more, and make it like this. You are going to do the assimilating stuff. I think for this area we're pretty good. Okay, mineral-wise, at least, I feel we're on the good side, and now I just need all of the Vespene in order to be able to bring in the carriers I want to be. I'll be using as my main force, basically. I'll have some zealots as a decoy force. And yeah, you put pylons in front of the cannons here, because in StarCraft 1 the cannons are quite weak.
I do this for Aiur.
Okay, and there come
So be it. It will
there
be
come
done.
the very annoying non-infestors,
My lord.
but still very annoying. Okay, we can also start to get some carriers started. Make a few more here.
My life for Aiur.
Do need the interceptors. And if possible, I would want to ensure that
My life for Aiur.
okay. Defense is looking good. Shall I do shields? No, shields shall not yet
My life for
be
Aiur.
upgraded.
My life for Aiur.
Need about 100 more.
Carrier has arrived.
Come on.
Carrier has arrived.
The fact that
Upgrade
the
complete.
Bespin geysers are so far away
Upgrade complete.
is slightly troublesome. Okay, this upgrade is complete.
My life for Aiur.
Yeah, I'm not going to be, at least very quickly, be able
She house for Hadun.
to get more out here. Okay, I don't have anybody.
Affirmative.
No, 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 no. I wanted to select a probe here. Build a few more pylons. For the accumulation of... Come on. Okay. That is, in one hand, troublesome. On the other hand, very nice. Hello, good morning, Tira. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday so far.
Carrier has arrived.
The rest of your Thursday to come.
Commencing. Affirmative. You address
Yep,
me.
that poor Ultralist.
Entaro Hadun. I do this for
Not getting
Aiur.
anywhere far.
Isatsu.
We do need a few more. I want 2 groups.
Commencing. I am ready for combat. Your command.
Okay. So 6... No.
Your command.
5, 6, 7... Yeah, it's a few more rounds. And then we can start clearing out the Zerg. I hope it is but a temporary crash. It would be
Isatsu.
very unfortunate if it were anything more serious.
Calls.
And actually quite annoying. The PS4 is not that old yet. As a console, it should still, in my opinion, be working.
Calls.
We do need Zealot movement, so... there's still a while, maybe I have enough time. Hopefully I have enough time.
Your command. Affirmative. Yishnu. Instructions. Carrier has arrived.
Yeah,
Your command.
that's okay. Not entirely, but that's okay. Oh, the data got corrupted. I hope not too badly.
You address me. Your
Okay.
orders, Templar.
House.
Okay, that is two groups here.
I serve.
Your orders, Templar.
Instructions. Yishnu. I long for combat.
Okay. Let's get one of the probes here.
I do this for Aiur.
Ooh, that is unfortunate.
Carrier has arrived.
Those pilots are going to be long-term troubled. And I do want a few more things here. Let's make 2 for now. Especially since we still need a lot of the gas.
Protoss. Yishnu.
2 more and I can start to go on. Okay, that is unfortunate. Oh, Defilers, that's their name here. The Defilers. I am not a fan of Defilers. We do need more sight range, and now we basically
Your command. Your Protoss. Instructions. Commencing. Affirmative.
okay. Let's work a little bit on this side. I do need.
Commencing.
I will require more.
Affirmative. Carrier has arrived.
More minerals soon, and they are here.
Instructions.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Carrier has arrived.
Okay, that is the size of a minimum strike group, in my opinion.
Commencing. Affirmative.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yishnu. Gauge. Affirmative.
Okay, and we can go ahead. Okay, I see. So you can make a reset, and it won't even boot up currently. That is troublesome.
Affirmative. Commencing.
If it remains temporary, then I have to say, okay, fair. It is.
Instructions.
While not optimal result at the moment, it is better than other things, but it is unfortunate that it is another burden placed upon you, and since you do not have a PC yourself, that is something that is not easily done by yourself. You do need to basically outsource that and all of those things.
So be it.
Your command.
Yeah, we're getting onto the psi limit here.
I long for combat. What battle calls for Hardoon?
So it will be
Commencing.
just slightly aggressive. You have, yeah, you have the speed upgrade. I am happy to know that it's not the hard drive, but still there should be a better solution than to a console is probably bought by people who do not have, who may not get a PC on their own. As such, requiring a PC for the fix is
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
suboptimal in my opinion. Okay, I do need to send something over here. Well, I don't mind these lines, but I'm not saying that just because a quote-unquote better solution exists, it should be considered flawless. I don't think that is like fair. And again, I can imagine that consoles are more bought by people who may not have a PC available to them, which then of course does mean that that solutions that other people find easy to implement are not easily possible for them to implement. Okay. As long as I just lose intercepts, I absolutely don't mind. Do I want to...
Affirmative.
I probably don't need to. Let us let the probes out here for some more minerals, but that also needs defending. Okay, and there's a little bit more up here. And I've had some losses. And we're absolutely stuck again.
My life for Aiur.
Okay, you come over here.
Your command?
And we'll be
Affirmative.
driving more over here, closer to our goal. We do need to kill 2 Cerebreds, and at one point we do need to get to it.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay, we'll be risking some interceptors here. Okay. We'll be pulling an observer
Soldiers have
over.
engaged the enemy. Commencing.
Okay, we're losing one of the other interceptors here, but we're also terribly softening up. The Cerebred here, which I do not want to see defeated, so I do need to be careful with that. Okay, that is a lost area.
Instructions.
Let's send a replacement up. And we'll be bringing Zeratul up such that he can do his job. Yeah, no. If any tasks require you to do USB downloads, it is something that you won't be able to do either at all or very easily by yourself. So I can understand the problem and the frustration that will then come from that, as it understandably does not simplify the task that you have ahead. We do need
Instructions.
You address me.
We want some more deeper look here. I do not want to lose Zeratul to something silly. Okay, we have a
You address me.
Zergling there.
I do this for Aiur.
Affirmative.
And again, interceptors are cheap and there to be wasted. But I do hope that if you are going to the library tomorrow, that everything will work out afterwards.
Instructions. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Affirmative. Commencing.
We are under attack.
Affirmative.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, that is not...
Your warriors have engaged.
That is, in my opinion, something rather rude here.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. We are under attack.
Instructions.
Okay, bloody hell, we got...
We are under attack.
Affirmative. Commencing.
Okay, that is the worst that could happen here.
Affirmative.
I did not pay enough attention, and I got
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
soaked by the Defiler. So, all of those that were hit by that are now reduced to a single hit point, well, 5 hit points. Doesn't really change much here.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Again, I am very happy that I have the interceptors that will take some fire, but also...
I do this for Aiur.
Instructions. Affirmative.
We are under attack.
I long for combat. What now
Okay.
calls? She house.
Actually looking rather nice.
Look at us. Look at us.
Okay, that is one.
Affirmative. Commencing. Look at us.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
As I said, I hope that your library visit will nicely, well, will clear that up as best as possible. And yeah,
Engaged the enemy.
it is unfortunate, but that is no to a degree, yes, it is unfortunate, and there's not much you could have that could have been done. But on the other hand, I do think that consoles, as hardware-wise, need to be as robust as possible. And I'm not exactly sure it was as robust as possible here. We lost 3 carriers here. That is not something I'm happy about.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Carrier has arrived.
Okay. I was not doubting the accuracy of your information.
It will be done. Entaro Adun. Your command. Affirmative. Your command.
Well, I do hope that after Friday, in the evening, after going through all of the necessary steps, that you'll have a functioning PS4 again. It is... What I'm trying to get to is that if you take a look at PS2 hardware, it is starting to degrade enough that it is failing, but that is after 20 to 25 years of being used. So one would hope that modern hardware would have a similar lifespan. So you will have to log in. I hope you still remember the password, or you still have access at least to the email account. Although I don't think that should be an issue. So I do hope that everything will work out on Friday evening. And yeah, we managed to successfully kill those 2 Cerebroids. Now that I've been given carriers, I feel much more comfortable again. Scouts just are not a great air unit. But if it's the only air unit you have, you're going to need to use it.
Executor, our plan worked perfectly. The Zerg defenses are broken, and the way to the Overmind is laid bare. The time for our stand has come.
Indeed. My friends, this is our final hour. Not all of us may survive the coming conflict. Yet, death may be a blessing should we fail here. We seek now to destroy a foe that has ravaged its way across the universe, consuming all in its path. And now, it has reached the end of its long journey. The Overmind has come to destroy all that we hold dear, and assimilate us into itself. And I say to thee, this shall not come to pass. Aiur shall not fall. Executor, I stand ready.
As do I.
Well, I guess all I have left is to see this through. The Zerg have taken everything from me. My home, my family, my friends. I know that nothing I do can bring those things back. But I'll be damned if I just sit on my hands and wait for the end. I want a piece of them, all right. I'm in.
Then let our actions speak for us. For Adun. For Aiur.
And now we have the team assembled that is going to be attacking the Overlord.
Executor, Tassadar.
Okay,
This
so
comes too late to you.
no.
Orders, Captain?
And yeah, we do have.
Go, go, go. Commander. Give me something to shoot. Let's move. SCV good to go, sir. Go, go, go. Yes, sir?
Oh, this is going to be a mess to organize. I already feel
Yes,
it.
Executor.
I really do hope we're not getting attacked too early and too hard.
Yes. So be
You
it.
are going to go.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain?
At least the Terrans are sitting on a huge amount
SCV good to go, sir.
of minerals.
I want a piece of me, boy.
So be it.
I do need to get some scouting in. I do need to know where we're at, basically.
You want a piece of me, boy? Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir.
Very well. For Aiur.
There is something now I'm not sure if I remember. Does
For Aiur.
Your will?
Reporting for duty.
does do you have account saves? So or cloud saves maybe
SCV good to go,
more
sir.
more closely what I am thinking of available on PlayStation, or whether you need to redo all of those as well.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Roger that. Orders received. Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir.
There is a lot that Protoss, in my opinion, does better,
Reporting for duty.
or that I prefer in Protoss over Terran.
Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Commander. Orders, Captain?
But we do have great reserves here of minerals and gas, so for now it should absolutely not be an issue. We're going to do a little bit of infantry.
Sir? SCV good to go, sir. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV good to go, sir. I read you. You want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade complete.
Job finished. Report for duty.
I do want an academy built.
Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
Academy is there. Marines are not that great since they are very expendable here.
Nera Studio for Aiur. Nearby.
You want a piece of me, boy? Job's finished.
Okay. Let's see, do we...
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Piece of me, boy. Give me some of this shit. Standing by. Yes, sir? Right away, sir. Job's finished. I read you. Reporting for duty. You want a piece of me, boy? Job's finished. Anytime you're ready.
Nera Studio. Zadash Gorina. So
Job's
be it.
finished. Yes, sir?
Did I? Okay, no, I did say please build starport.
Plan complete.
Zadash Gorina for Aiur.
We are going to do dragoons here.
Job's finished. Job's finished.
At least for now, a few dragoons.
So be it. Nearby.
Yes, sir? Yes, sir?
I have returned. I have returned.
Upgrade complete.
Yes, sir? Roger that. Orders received.
Yes. So be it.
Some armory stuff.
Job's finished.
You've not enough minerals.
We don't
You
have.
have not
Okay,
enough
yeah,
minerals.
definitely don't have enough
Add-on
minerals.
complete.
Ready to roll out. Job's finished.
Okay.
Yes. Very well. For Aiur. Nearby. So be it.
More minerals. And gas. Very nice.
Yes. So be
Ready
it.
to roll out.
Very well. So be it. For Aiur.
Those are used.
Very well.
Now we're going to be building a physics lab.
Right away, sir. Jacked up and good to go. Yes,
Yeah,
sir?
I am going to be building another
Orders,
armory.
Captain?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Jacked up and good to go. Give me some of this shit. Rock and roll. Let's move. Go, go, go.
Add-on
Rock
complete.
and roll.
We are under attack.
Oh, gross.
Piece of me, boy. Job's finished.
So be it.
Okay, I don't like the look of that.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Ship weapons. Don't need any of that.
You want a piece of me, boy?
You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals.
Okay, yeah, they are expensive.
Orders, Captain? SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain?
Okay, yeah, the battle cruisers are even more
SCV
expensive.
good to go, sir. Job finished.
Battle cruiser operational.
Carrier has arrived.
Oh, that is also. You're not having a good. You're not having a good day so far. I hope it
Carrier has
does
arrived.
not deteriorate.
Your class. Instructions.
Your will.
Let's
Turret
send
alarm.
the Guntrior over.
We are under attack.
Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, that's a restart.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
I just let Tassadar die here. That is not very good.
Executor, Tassadar, this comes too late to you. But the Conclave has witnessed your defeat
You've not
of the
enough
Cerebrate.
minerals.
They know now that they cannot deny the necessity or the valiancy of your actions. We sought to punish you, while it was we who were in error. You represent what is
not
greatest
enough
in us
minerals.
all, and all our hopes go with you. Entaro Adun, brave sons of Aiur.
Wow. Does that mean they're gonna send some backup for us?
Orders, Captain? SCV good to go, sir.
Yeah. Again, with the toilet, I don't know
Very well. Nearby.
what and how could really be done to
SCV good
really
to go,
help,
sir.
but I do hope that, and I do mean that sincerely, that this was a one-off and that maybe the situation doesn't deteriorate any.
Reporting for duty.
You have not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain?
They will have to take care of that.
SCV good to go, sir.
Now, Studio. So be it.
So we do want to
Very
expand.
well.
Which was there.
SCV good to go, sir.
You have not
Okay.
enough minerals.
Job finished. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain?
A few more SCVs here.
I'm waiting.
SCV good to go,
Okay.
sir.
Very well. So be it. Very well.
Okay, this seems to be very mineral heavy.
So be it.
SCV good to go, sir.
Nearby. For Aiur. So be it. Very well.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir. Orders received. SCV good to go, sir. SCV, good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Job
2
finished. I
more.
read you. Orders, Captain? SCV, good to go, sir.
Okay, so there are a lot of minerals here.
Very well. For honor. Very
Making
well.
for a very nice
SCV, good to
expansion.
go, sir.
Piece of me, boy.
Job finished. I read you. Yes, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay.
Standing
Job
back.
finished. I read you. Job finished. Orders, Captain? I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV, good to go, sir.
Okay, we're going to put a little bit of an outpost here. Give me another building drone.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Add-on complete.
Job finished. Orders, Captain?
We need a little bit more.
You want a piece of me, boy?
You require more Vespine gas.
You want a piece of me, boy?
We are under attack.
Outstanding.
I read you. Orders, Captain? I can't build there.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Upgrade complete.
Boy, jacked up and good to go.
I read you.
Okay.
Job
Not
finished.
enough minerals.
Affirmative.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I hear you.
You have not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Add-on complete.
Welcome in, it's Young Retro. No, this is the last mission of the Protoss campaign.
Me, boy. Let's move.
Job finished.
This is not
Orders, Captain?
multiplayer.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir.
Add-on complete.
Okay.
Job finished.
While I would enjoy
You want a piece of me, boy?
getting those out already. Well, let's start. We do need to do something.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain?
How about you
You want a piece of me,
build?
boy? Give me something to shoot. Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go.
Let's move.
The barracks.
Commander. Denied. Yes.
No, not fire baths. That's wrong.
Upgrade complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? Want to turn up the heat? Commander. Standing by. Outstanding.
2 more and I have teams to move out with.
You want a piece of me, boy? Job's finished. Reporting
Battle
for duty.
cruiser operational.
And we're getting the first battle cruisers.
Outstanding. Go, go, go. Commander, you want a piece of me, boy? Let's move. Commander, standing by. Rock and roll. Give me something to shoot. Outstanding. Commander,
Probably have
let's
to
move.
kill a few. I'll kill a few Zerg. Okay. You were 3. I was hoping to select 1 here.
I hear you.
Okay, I do want to get some stuff going here as well.
Standing by. Let's move.
Okay, 3rd battle cruiser is going to come out.
Complete.
Jacked up and good to
Battle
go.
cruiser operational.
Okay, the 2nd is going to come out, and the 3rd is going to.
Commander, rock and roll. Go, go, go. Outstanding. You want a piece of me, boy? Let's move. Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding. Standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding.
Yeah, okay, now you're too far.
Rock and roll. Let's move. Commander, let's move. Standing by. Go, go, go. Reporting for duty.
Your warriors have engaged the
Standing
enemy.
by. Piece of me, boy.
Upgrade complete.
Piece of me, boy.
How may I help?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your will?
Jacked up and good to go. Standing by. Standing by. Give me something to
Okay,
shoot.
that is indeed not a bad spot for an expansion terrain-wise.
Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot. Raider here. You want a piece of me, boy?
In
You
principle,
must construct additional pylons.
I am in the position to be building a few more
You want a piece of me, boy?
areas here as well.
Construct additional pylons.
Orders, Captain? You want a piece of me, boy? shoot. Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll. You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay.
Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy?
All crews reporting.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Battle cruiser operational.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, let's send all these probes over here.
Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot. Commander, go, go, go.
Job's finished.
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. You want a
Carrier
piece
has
of me,
arrived.
boy?
Okay,
Jacked
this
up and
seems
good to
to
go.
be blocked.
Commander,
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
you want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go. Let's move. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Standing by. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Outstanding. Go, go, go.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Give me something to shoot. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Go, go, go.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Battle cruiser
You want a
operational.
piece of me, boy? Let's move. Go, go, go.
Okay, I managed to withstand that.
You want a piece of me, boy?
You look at us.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade complete.
Okay.
You want a piece of me,
Hailing
boy?
frequencies open.
Will be. Seriously, we shouldn't have not put this one down here quite yet. Okay, no.
I have returned. Yes.
Reporting for duty. I can't build there. Orders, Captain?
Let's build a few SCVs to get all of that mineral goodness as
Battle
well.
cruiser operational.
I read you. I can't build there. SCV good to go, sir.
Upgrade
Piece of me,
complete.
boy?
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir?
Commander, you want a piece of me, boy? Standing
Job's
by.
finished.
Jacked
SCV
up
good to
and
go,
good to
sir.
go. Go, go, go. Piece of me, boy?
SCV
Oh,
good to go,
come
sir.
on, where are...
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
SCV good to go, sir.
Piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
SCV good to go, sir.
Your orders,
Instructions.
Templar.
Battle cruiser operational.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
I hear you.
Receiving.
Yes, sir?
All crews reporting.
Okay.
Yes,
Getting a
sir?
force together
Report for
there.
duty.
Upgrade complete.
SCV good to
To
go,
be
sir.
honest, I do want a few more carriers as well. Sorry, you're still there.
SCV good to go, sir.
Upgrade complete.
Do I have? No, I don't have 10 power cards anymore. Maybe I had some.
Battle cruiser operational.
Okay.
Checked up and good to go. Commander. Outstanding. Give me something to shoot. You want a piece of me, boy?
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Commander. Go, go, go. Standing by. Give me something to shoot. You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Rock and roll. Give me something to shoot. Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy?
The carrier has arrived.
Standing by. Checked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot.
Receiving transmission. Set a course.
Upgrade complete.
Hello. How are you trying? I hope you're doing well.
Set a
I'm
course.
trying to get
Good day, Commander. All crews
an
reporting.
army together
Engage.
here.
Piece of me, boy.
Let me get... Where is the...
Your command.
There it is.
Go on to the gallows.
You want a piece of me, boy?
There is
I read you.
the important bit. I am sorry that there is nothing really I could do. If I had
Healing
the ability,
frequencies
I would
open.
get you a USB stick with the data you need, but that is
Job's finished.
not something I can do.
Yes, sir?
But I do hope that everything will
All
sort
crews
itself out
reporting.
rather
Take
soon.
it slow.
Where did I...
You want a piece of me, boy?
There.
We are under attack.
Good day, Commander. Cruiser operational. Receiving
You want a
transmission.
piece of me, boy?
All crews reporting. Set a course. Hailing frequencies open. Receiving transmission. Good day, Commander.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Hailing frequencies open. Set a course.
Now the slow battle cruisers are
Your
even
will?
slower.
Look at us.
But I am unsure whether you're still
Good day, Commander.
at your at your holiday. If so, I hope that you can enjoy it. That you have an enjoyable holiday. Okay, and then we'll be
All
pulling
crews
that
reporting.
Carrier has arrived.
up over to support the battle cruisers.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Make it happen.
Job's finished.
All crews reporting.
There
Alien
is
frequencies
the-
open. All crews reporting. Engage. Good day, Commander.
Okay, that is my first fleet assembled.
Good day, Commander.
My life for Aiur.
Set a course.
Upgrade
Engage.
complete.
For another 4 days.
Make it happen.
Are you
Take it
are the
slow.
holidays paying, or are the, is
Make it happen.
for I can agree with your experience. I would not know if your holiday is going good or not.
Good day,
it's going
Commander.
well or not, rather.
Make it happen.
Okay, I think you're just going to
Frequencies
be.
open. Set a course. Receiving transmission. Set a course. Set a course. Engage. Make it happen.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
Make it happen. Make it slow. Engage. Take it slow. Make it happen. Engage.
Engage the enemy.
Set a course. Take it slow. Engage. Make it happen. Set a course. Engage. Set a course. Make it happen. Set a course. Take it slow. Make it happen. Set a course.
Okay, yeah, that was.
Good day, Commander. Engage.
I don't like. I
Take
don't
it slow.
mind being pooped as much,
happen.
but
Set a course.
the defilers are terribly painful.
Take it slow. Engage. Set a course.
I read you.
Alien frequencies open.
Engage the enemy.
Set a course. Make it. Take it slow.
And there is
Receiving
another defiler
transmission.
that got me here.
All crews reporting.
And that is why it is not unimportant to also keep building up
We are under
areas.
attack. Instructions.
Battle cruiser operational. Receiving transmission. Take it slow. Make it happen. Engage.
Checked up and good to go.
Receiving
Your warriors have
transmission.
engaged the enemy.
cage. Make it happen. In the cage. All crews report. Take it slow.
Okay. Okay, that was terribly expensive.
Go ahead, Commander.
You must construct additional pylons.
Battle cruiser operational.
Instructions. Out.
You want a piece of me, boy? Anytime you're ready. Right on. Anytime you're ready. You want a piece of me,
All
boy?
crews report.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
This is Jimmy. You want a piece of me, boy? Anytime you're ready.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh, that's
Oh yeah.
4 SCVs.
Sounds fun.
But not too bad. I haven't lost too many SCVs here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Hailing frequencies command.
You want a piece of me,
Battle
boy?
cruiser operational. Receiving transmission.
Carrier has arrived.
Hailing frequencies open. Take it slow. In the cage.
Ranger here.
Hailing frequencies open.
Go ahead, Commander. You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay.
Good day, Commander.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Instructions.
Good day, Commander.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade complete.
Good day, Commander. In the cage.
Okay, I feel like I've lost something on the way.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Battle cruiser operational. Receiving transmission. Make it happen.
You want a piece of me, boy? Yes, sir? You want a piece of me, boy?
Hadn't even started with Protoss anti-air stuff.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Frequencies open.
A piece of me, boy? Job's
Set
finished.
a course.
Commander. Go, go, go.
Hailing frequencies open.
Carrier has
You want a
arrived.
piece of me, boy?
Good day, Commander.
Instructions. Your Protoss.
Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go.
Good day, Commander.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Make it
Give me
slow.
something to shoot.
Your command.
All crews reporting. Engage. Battle cruiser operational.
You want a piece of me, boy?
All crews reporting. Receiving transmission. Take it slow. Engage.
You want a
Engage.
piece of me, boy?
Set a course. Make it happen. Take it slow. Engage. Take it slow. Make it happen. Take it slow. Engage. Set a course. Take it slow. Engage. Take it slow. Engage. Make it set a course. Engage.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Make it happen. Set a course. Take it slow. 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 Make it happen. Make it slow. Make it happen. Take it slow. Engage.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
All crews reporting. Engage. All crews reporting.
Instructions. Your command.
Receiving transmission. Make it happen. Set a course. Make it happen. Hailing frequencies open.
Okay,
Your
I
warriors have
do
engaged the
apologize for
enemy.
not
Receiving
talking very
transmission.
much.
Take it slow. Set a course.
I am quite absorbed.
Set a course. Take it slow. Engage. Set a course.
In getting this right at the moment.
Hailing frequencies open. Set a course. Take it slow.
Again, 100 times I'd rather
Make
be
it happen.
gooped.
Reporting for duty.
Seriously, I do think
Battle cruiser operational.
this is not too shabby.
Receiving
Yes,
transmission.
sir. Roger that.
Hailing frequencies open.
Orders,
Your
Captain.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Receiving transmission. Engage. Take it slow. Engage. Set a course. Make it happen. Take it slow. Engage.
We do need Yamato cannon.
Receiving transmission. Set a course.
Damn it, that was a lot.
Good day, Commander. Hailing frequencies open. Take it slow. Engage. Take it slow. Engage. Good day,
Your
Commander.
command? Affirmative. Gouge.
Battle cruiser operation.
Instructions. Gouge.
Good day, Commander. Engage.
I read you. Roger that.
I do hope that they can be getting down there without any trouble. Okay, so this is kill rent.
Research complete.
Oh, what the...
Yes.
That must have pulled some stuff. Oh, bloody hell.
Frequencies open. Receiving transmission. Engage.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Set a course.
Yes, sir?
Receiving
No,
transmission.
Okay.
Your command? Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Reporting for
Definitely something I could have built a while ago.
Commencing.
SCV good to go, sir.
Commencing. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, we will have some time. And Zeb, hello, welcome in. As I said before, and you probably have not heard, I do apologize for not talking very much. I am trying to get this to go through this mission at the moment. And while I do have the upper hand at the moment, I'm also getting my butt kicked in certain regards.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your command.
a few too many
Receiving transmission.
stuff about. Yeah, thank you, but still. I don't consider myself terrible at the game, but I am also not. I am not able to talk as much once I get deeply into a mission as I may want to, but this is the breakthrough and I'll have some time to talk at ladder after we kill the Overmind.
Executor, the Overmind has been weakened, but I fear we have sustained severe damage ourselves. I will steer the Gantrathor into a collision course with the Overmind. If I can channel enough of the Dark Templar's energy through the hull of the Gantrathor, I should be able to bring swift death to the accursed abomination. Remember us, Executor. Remember what was done here today. May Aiur watch over you.
And there we are. One more cutscene, of which Blizzard I find really managed to outdo themselves, especially for back in the day, but even now I do think these hold up. They do look much more old-fashioned, but it was. And with this, the Overmind is defeated. As the chaotic, swirling energy subsided, a heavy silence settled over the battlefields of Aiur. Due to Tacitar's noble sacrifice, the Overmind was now dead and the Zerg swarms were scattered and broken. But as the heroes surveyed their once glorious homeland, they realized that their victory had cost them all but their lives. Aiur was left with nothing more than a smoldering ruin. Those few Protoss who survived, and it's a bit too fast. But yeah, far away on the distant planet, Char Kerrigan, the self-styled Queen of Blades, knew that the time of her ascension was at hand, i.e., in other words, to be continued in Brood War, which I'll be getting to next, the week after next. I have still a lot to talk about story-wise, and Lirutu, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely Thursday so far and that you can be looking forward to a fantastic rest of your Thursday to come. Welcome in. Indeed, this was very, very high cinema for games back in the day, and not only the cutscenes, most of which in the first game were, or in the base game are very nice, but they are not as supportive of the rest of the story as later cutscenes will be. The main issue being that they commissioned the cutscene before the game and the story was finished. But they're still very nice. They still show a few things very nicely. Even though a lot of the humans we see in those cutscenes, if we think back, a lot of them are not actually armored, or not armored to Space Marine levels. And they're still expected to fight Zergs, which, fair enough. But it is funny to see. And they did much better for Brood War, and then of course for StarCraft 2. But I did want to talk a bit more about the story. You didn't know. It's a very interesting fact. They were very bloody hell, ambitious with what they wanted the story to be, and I think they very much succeeded, but for that they wanted a lot of cutscenes, and the cutscenes had, since they are all pre-rendered, required quite a bit of lead time to be ready for the release of the game, which meant that they had to be planned and commissioned before they actually had the story down. Yeah, the introduction and the ending movie are some of the best. Those two may be the best two cutscenes there are. I also very much like the psychic call that Kerrigan does before hatching. That one is also very nicely done, and it does a nice way of showing the diversity and how rural the places like Marsara, where the planet we started on the Terran campaign, are. But if we consider that in the Protoss cutscene, that is actually after an attack on the Alpha Squadron, and they are similarly rural, I do think that in that moment they had not completely figured out the story and everything yet. But it is very as they are very nice to support. The main thrust of the story comes from the briefings and what is happening in the missions themselves, and in that I do still think that StarCraft is basically unsurpassed. And that is fair. Not the base game, but the but Brood War is, I think, very reasonably still considered the best balanced RTS game in history, especially in a competitive 1v1 especially. But and so it is fair that they had ideas of having a ship and then later on needing to cancel it. The carriers are still in there, and the carrier that is attacking that ship though is still in there, and I think it is fair to say that you don't need to have every ship playable, you don't need to have every ship accountable, and I'm not sure why the game decided to crash here. Well, not quite crash, but it is having some trouble loading, I think. Well, let's wait a little bit and hope that it is going to be recovering. If not, I do need to restart it. But if we take a look at the overarching story of the base game already, it is very, very ambitious. And we have, okay, ads. I'll let the ads play and then I'll go into that. So I'll be restarting the game and then I'll be talking about the story part that I want to talk about. But yeah, a very ambitious game, and I do think a game that has rightfully been very successful. I'm trying to think of something that the people stuck behind the ads may not be important for them or too important for them to miss, but I do have an idea. Let me get something up. So I'm quickly fetching something. Which is something that everybody new to the game may not be aware of and may not have a rapport with. Let me see if I can find the other one as well. Brood War. And I need to get to it, which means that I'll have wasted enough time that everybody should be back from the ads by that point. So, yeah, as I was saying, they had a very ambitious story in mind, which is mainly carried by in-game happenings and the briefings, a little bit with the cutscenes, although less so here. This cinematic is important, so the opening cinematic is very good. The Downing of Norad 2 is a good one, an important one for the story. Open Rebellion less so, as is the Patrol. The Patrol nicely shows the issues, so the issues that they are having with the Zerg on the planet, but the NORAD 2 is very relevant because you're going to be saving it afterwards, and the inauguration is of course important because Arcturus is crowning himself as emperor, and that will have profound repercussions on the rest of the story for decades to come. The Dream is a very nice sequence, although it is less. No, it is quite a relevant cinematic. They managed to keep that relevant. The warp, the swarm warping, okay, nice showing a bit of the scale of the warp. And these are all pretty good. The battle on the Amerigo is the least relevant to bring the story forward. This one for Phoenix isn't bad. This one is not very relevant. The return to Aiur is the fleet warping back, which is nice to see, but not very. It's not getting the story forward quite a lot. And then the death of the Overmind, of course, is very, very relevant. Yeah, a lot of the story is being told in-game, very ambitiously told in-game, and I still feel that as RTS stories go, the original StarCraft and Brood War are still unsurpassed, and we still haven't seen the best parts yet, because they will be coming in Brood War when they were a lot more confident and were a lot more able to get everything they wanted in, and able to quite confidently push these things ahead after the experiences of the first part. Okay. I have no idea why this doesn't want to work. Okay, there we go. It's not perfect, but you can see what I want to show you. So, how ambitious the story is starts actually in the manual. Manuals are not something that nowadays are terribly common anymore, and if, then it's basically a getting started and some troubleshooting additions, maybe to show that you have, well, multiplayer is expected nowadays, so even that would not be something that would be much included much, but you see how much into detail the manual goes, which in one part it has to. People were a lot less familiar with multiplayer and multiplayer games in general back in the day. The original did come out in 1997, Brood War came out in 1998. So they did have to put in a lot more effort there. And then they quickly explained the campaign editor. They're not going into detail there. The map editor is very, very powerful, and especially the editors made for the custom editors are very, very, very powerful, and I'll be very happy to show you one of the maps. Maybe I'll do a skirmish because I have so much to talk about. But there is one map that is using a setup that has been popularized by what the community calls fastest maps possible. Basically, all of the minerals are next to your starting HQ, be that the hatchery, be that the command center or the nexus, and it allows you to, with quite a few probes, get a huge income, and they took all of the minerals that are usually found on a map and compressed them into that to make for a very, very interesting new map. And it is actually an official played map in the ASL, and I'm very happy to see that. that they are that they still like to experiment so much with the maps. But this is the beginning of the parent section of the manual, and it starts with the history. A lot of that would be common with us, but in the future, where we cannot yet foresee what is going to happen, they are going into detail with new orders, some religious purification stuff. For there had been a lot of experimenting with gene modding, then exiling people, and they were sent out into the galaxy actually quite into something, a plant system. Something went wrong, the navigation system broke, and they the sleeper ships had to do an emergency stop, and that is in the Protoss sector, where humanity rebuilt quite aggressively. But not only is the story they're actively trying to tell with the characters that they're introducing in the game very ambitious, but there is a lot of backstory, there's a lot of lore to, for example, the Terrans. How did the Protoss sector actually come to be? And this is something that manuals afford you that no other form nowadays really allows you to do so strongly, because because a manual, you can write a lot and people can read it on their own time without it taking game time away from the exposition. And yeah, there's a lot of information here. There's really a lot of information here. So yeah, and then of course the ambition they are showing here, and that is all of the units that you have a little bit explained, some names given onto the weapons and everything. It's a really nicely done manual. And then of course all the buildings, the different factions that that you may or may not encounter in the game, but it is giving you a lot of backstory nevertheless, and it makes the world a lot bigger without needing to spend time in game to show you, which is very hard in an RTS game to do, because you cannot. How are you going to show a larger scale confined on your battlefields? The StarCraft takes, I think, the best option and showcases it in its manual, and thus can really put out a lot of backstory and a lot of build-up drama from before the game already, that then can be explored later on. And then you also have pages on the history of the Zerg. How did they come to be? How did the Overmind come to be? And again, we're going through all of the units, what they can do, that they can transform. And of course, while I am going through the more substantial manual, there is also for Brood War the same, although the stories are less in-depth, because, well, you have played what came before, but it shows the units, it shows the new abilities, new upgrades, and then a few of the new personalities that are coming in, because they will need some explanation, whereas a lot of the personalities from before you had more time to get to know them. I'm happy that you have a good plan for your shopping, and that is not where chat should be here. Should have been. Let's put you up here then. Or you're going to cover up the manual that I do want to showcase. So yeah, and then we have the same for the Protoss, giving a lot of background on what they are, how they came to be. Some of that I explained, the internal strife of the Protoss, fittingly called the Age of Strife, and then the rediscovery of the Aeon of Strife, and then the rediscovery of their psychic connection, and then a reformation and a rediscovery and a new golden age coming afterwards with the Kala, which very understandably is very strict because of the devastation wrought by them on themselves before, and leads to a new schism in the race with the Dark Templar, which Tacita has tried to bridge, although it has not really completely worked. But we'll be seeing more of that in about 2 weeks' time when we are getting into the Brood War part of the campaign. Yeah, let's get back onto the game, because I do quickly want to go through what Blizzard actually managed to pull off in the base game already, which is going to get expanded on. That is why I'm saying we're not even necessarily at the best part yet. Not necessarily because it is arguable which part of the story. It is a single story. Which part is better, because it is split into base game and expansion. So for me, StarCraft Brood War is a single story. It's telling a single story, and it's doing so very well. But let's go through what we already have at the first half. Not quite, the first 45% of the story. It introduces a lot of people: James Rayner, Arcturus Mengsk, Sarah Kerrigan, and the main string through the first two parts of the campaign is Sarah Kerrigan as a Terran ghost. She is psychically gifted, if artificially limited. Due to what happened to her, she defects from the Dominion and joins Arcturus Mengsk as his right-hand woman, and is doing a lot to push the rebellion forward, to push them to victory. But she gets sacrificed by Arcturus Mengsk, or sacrifice is not quite the right word. He finds a way to have her be useful one last time before removing her in a deniable enough way for everybody who has not witnessed it directly, which then leads to James Rayner splitting off and throwing his lot in with the Protoss later on, or meeting the Protoss later on, and helping them in this last mission. But she does re-emerge in the second episode, in the Zerg episode, as an infested Terran, and being incorporated into the Zerg collective as a still as a very individually strong mind, although, according to the Overmind, under his complete control. She's just a part of the Zerg Collective under the control of the Overmind. But she's not joining the attack on Aiur, and as such she is now basically free of the Overmind. It is really, really interesting on how that story is being told, how the loss hits you actually quite hard, seeing that you don't know her for that long. She appears first in the fifth Terran mission and is lost in the 9th. So you have 9 missions. Yeah, she is here. She's not playable here. Is she playable in Trump card? The big push is the attack on the Tarsonis orbital. Yeah, okay. She's not playable here, but she's playable. So yeah, you can play her in 3 missions. She appears much more often in the briefings, to be fair, but it still hits you hard. It still very much feels like a betrayal. And then the surprise that the cocoon that you've been ordered to protect by the Overmind is actually Kerrigan. Is actually Kerrigan's cocoon, and that she's been reborn as a Zerg entity now is a very good surprise, twist and surprise, and that's not the end of the story. But you see how ambitious the team was, and but at the same time they knew their limits, and they really didn't overdo it. They didn't try to over dramatize any of the points. They didn't write reams of text that you had to go through in game. It's not half gameplay, half cinematic, as many modern games do. A lot of it develops very organically as you get to know how you get to know the characters, and even the Cerebreds have quite distinct personalities, although with the fall of the Overmind and with the fall of another at least 2 Cerebreds, that number is going to be very severely diminished. But and then the internal Protoss schism. It is really a fantastically ambitious, but also fantastically successful way to incorporate story into an RTS game. And despite the fact that other people have tried it before and tried to copy it, since none have been able to be as successful as StarCraft in that. And I do think that has something to do with a part where StarCraft was deliberately Blizzard was deliberately restraining themselves for StarCraft, and that is the briefing screens. If we take another well-known name that is well-known for trying to tell a lot of stories in the RTS genre, that must be Command and Conquer. And what they do was film complete cutscenes from pretty much the very beginning. And that, I think, made that entire production process a lot more expensive, a lot less flexible. Again, you did need to film these sequences well enough in advance. They were hard to change, whereas the briefings in StarCraft, you did only need to re-record the voice lines, and you were thus much more easily you were more flexible and you had more opportunity to change things as the game developed, and you realized that certain things don't quite work out, which if you are trying to write a complex story is something that will happen, and being restrained there and not going the way of the FMV allowed the team to be more flexible and to risk a much more complicated story than for example Command & Conquer could do, because well, the FMV sequences do require so much time before they are ready and can be incorporated in the game. Okay. So, I do want to at least showcase a fastest map possible and the current ladder map, just to give a sense of how much the current teams still like to experiment, but I'm not sure if I can do it justice, because I still have a few points story-wise that I want to discuss. So we discussed Kerrigan's story. James Rayner is very much entangled in that because of his feelings for her, and his feeling of betrayal by Arcturus after he leaves Kerrigan. And then he comes back. He gets he is let go by Kerrigan when they meet again on Char, and there's so much. There's small things, small details, going back and forth, which really fleshes the characters out. Rayner's speech at the end, being like, "Okay, I lost everything, but I am going to end this part of the Zerg's hunger and march, at least." Arcturus has basically disappeared. We've seen General Duke again, but that is not yeah. So it is really, really well done, really, really interesting, and really something where I have to say, yeah, Blizzard may not have completely been comfortable with what they're doing, but they were ambitious and they were willing to try, and made a really, really fantastic story. I hope you enjoyed your late breakfast. It is almost noon for you, isn't it? But I hope that you enjoyed your chicken nuggets with the sauce and the baja. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed your late breakfast. I'm not sure if I addressed it, but you have a good plan for the shopping. That is already very good. I'm happy to hear that it made your day a little bit better. It has been trying for you so far, with losing, with the issues that your PS4 brought up today. I really do hope that everything after tomorrow will make it a bad memory, and that everything will come and be fair again afterwards. Although I have half a rant for Sony But then again, it did do 10 years. The tech has gotten more. I still do feel like, come on, you can't bring stuff into the future and then your consoles break after 10 years. It is not a business model that... Okay. 5 years is worse. It's just making it worse. You shouldn't break after 5 years. And it's not like there is another option for you to enjoy these games. You have to play them mostly on a PS4. You cannot. You can't. Fair enough. And you reinstall it, and it fixes itself, but it's still going to be a hassle. You still need to re-download. You still need to hope that you have that your save files are all properly stored in the cloud, and it's not like you can take a PS4 purchase and play it on PC. Fair enough. Purchases are reasonably so locked to the platform you bought it on, but Sony is not offering a PC platform, nor is it easy. I don't know with backwards compatibility for the PS5 or PS6, but at best the early models of the PS5 were backwards compatible to the PS4, and then that gets dropped. And I know, Tira, but you do need to reinstall it. Fair enough. Final Fantasy XIV, your save files cannot have been lost, but for example, your Monster Hunter World save files, or of other games save files that you were playing on your PS4. And again, there's no way for you to bring it forward into the future. Once the hardware breaks, that is basically it. Yeah. Again, that is fair, but I do apologize if I cannot see it that way, and I just feel that I feel that something like that should not happen, should not be. Yeah. Which, fair enough, is the easiest for you to recover, but yeah, I was looking at the larger scope for it, and quite angry on how little any company really is about game preservation. Once you get your Switch 2, you will be able to play what on the go? Games in general again, or I'm sorry if I'm not. Oh, Final Fantasy XIV has released on Switch 2. I am really happy to hear that. Okay, I'm trying to find something. But the old... Okay, we have some fastest. fast as possible maps here. Map collection. Melee. Fastest. There we go. I'd want to be able to... Oh, let's take this one. I see. That is something really, really nice. So... to a degree, your PlayStation 4 is then going to completely fade into the background, which to be fair, but I think the thing that you are really excited about is the fact that you'll be able to really play your that you'll be able to play Final Fantasy XIV basically everywhere then. Which I can understand. 6 points. Ah, okay. There is a way for me to say how many players there are. I just forgot about it. Ugh, bloody hell. But since you then be able to play, I can understand your excitement and happiness for that. Absolutely. But all of the other games you will then need to leave behind. They are not coming along with you to the Switch 2. Which, to a degree, fair enough, but game preservation and all of those things that I care about are not going to be working out. Okay. I did want to showcase something at the end here after talking about the story, their ambitions and everything. So this is a 4-player version of a fastest map possible. And the latest trouble has not helped my loading times. Okay, yes. So on what you're basically saying is that on your PS4 you do have to worry about the hardware not being supported by the game at one point anymore, which I can absolutely understand. And here on the Switch 2, that is not something you really need to worry about, which very fair and very correct. That is alleviating that issue basically. But the map, I have chosen this map for a very good reason. So, it is called what is called a fastest map possible. As you can see, the minerals are all here. These are quite a few stacks deep, and all of your workers can work on it at the same time. And we probably have found our opponent. Let me just get a building drone out there.
My life for Aiur. My life for Aiur.
And as you can see, mineral income is very, very generous, as is your gas income.
Not enough minerals. You must construct additional life for Aiur.
Okay, the pylons are on their way.
Not enough minerals.
So far, so good. I did finish the campaign, and I did a long discussion about it already. It is still the most ambitious and probably most well realized RTS campaign story ever. And I am currently just showcasing the idea of fastest map possible. Okay, I do worry a little bit.
Boss, I serve. You've not enough minerals.
Let's send a few over. Although this should be the only entrance.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, that does work out.
My life for Aiur.
Let's try some.
You've not enough minerals. Warriors have engaged the enemy. You have not enough minerals. Require more Vespine gas. I long for combat.
As you can see, the mineral income is very, very quick. Although the build that I've chosen is not a very good one or useful one. What do you mean with a legacy game? But I will try to remove my opponent soon. Although I'm not sure if I have everything I need to do so. need a shuttle. Find hidden object game from dead fish. I am not sure what you mean with that.
Make use of me.
If you could please enlighten me.
I long for combat.
Okay. Need the support. Still even haven't gotten into the basics of what...
Require more vessel gas. I have returned. Construct additional pylons.
Yes.
I am needed. Initiated. House. I long for combat. Construct additional pylons.
Hidden object puzzle adventure game. I am not sure if I could do it justice, but Gimli suggested I am going to give it... I may want to give it a go. And I'm just overwhelming with numbers here. Okay, I do need a few. Well, that's the good thing about a fast map.
Upgrade complete.
Let's kill a few overlords, sir, if he really doesn't like that.
My life for Aiur. My life for Aiur. Transmitted. The warriors have engaged the Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Do you send me the link on in Discord? I cannot receive it here. Yeah, and I'm just overrunning the enemy with quite low value stuff here. I do have... No, I do not yet have... Yeah, I did not yet have. So yeah, I just need to throw this into the fray to win. And I'll take a look at the game. I'm not promising that I'll be playing it, but I will be, as I said, taking it under consideration. Okay. So, this is the concept of a fastest map possible, and I didn't play it well. I'm not terribly efficient at the moment, and the fastest map possible is too much minerals in general. but you don't have to take expansions and so on into account. So, but yeah, that is the concept of a fastest map possible. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at it, and from there I am going to take a yeah, go on from there. Absolutely. Let me load it up. I'll take a first look at it during stream, but I did want to show you something. So this is that's what the concept of a fastest map possible is. Now, if I go up here onto the current ladder, there is Odyssey RE 2.0. I'm not going to finish this game. I just want to show the concept, and as far as I've seen, something unique on a official ASL, so the Korean esports part, like the official StarCraft Korean esports league. This is currently being played as well.
Not enough minerals.
And it's an official ladder map for Blizzard as well. It doesn't have as many minerals. So 1,600, a normal amount of minerals, rather than the 16,000 minerals that the fastest map possible has as well, with the Vespene geysers. But this setup is a fastest map setup for the minerals and geyser. And while it is, and the rest, of course, is normal because you cannot put another nexus right next to the minerals, but it is so interesting that they were to take something that has been more or less made for fun and then take that and allow you to play that. At least in the beginning, until the minerals from the first base dry up. It is so interesting. It just, yeah, it messes with the meta and everything. It is really something quite special. But yeah, I'm not really having time to go properly onto the ladder, so I'll be doing more of that next time. And let's see about Legacy Tale, Mercy of the Gallows. By Big Fish Games. It looks okay. I have played hidden object games before. The idea here seems to be nice enough, and there's more than just hidden object. It's a proper adventure puzzler. I'll be taking it under consideration. It may be something that on stream I can do justice. If I play them offline, it is not a genre that is personally terribly interesting, but I'll give this one a try and see what I can do with it on stream. It will I have promised blueprints after I finish up with Golden Sun. I think what I'll do is I'll be finishing up the Mass Effect trilogy after that, and then probably late October, early November, I'll give this particular game that you've linked me a go. So the Legacy Tales, Mercy of the Gallows. I'll give that a go after that, so it'll be a little bit before I get there, but I will give it a go, and I'll see how what I can do with it on stream and how well it works for me for stream. We'll see. It is something that I had not considered trying before, but as I said before we do that, there are 2 more games that I'm going to, well, 3 more games with Golden Sun that I'll be finishing up. That being Golden Sun, The Lost Age, then Blueprints, because I did promise that beforehand, and then Mass Effect 3 to have some variety in the games I'm streaming, and then I'll be doing Lost Legacy. Probably be finishing out the game and then see how it worked out, whether I will be reprising hidden object games afterwards, or if that is then an unfortunate trial. Well, we'll see. I hope to have fun and that you have fun watching it. That being said, we are getting towards the end of stream. As always, thank you very much for having been here. I'll be raiding out, so if you do have a raid out suggestion, I'd be very happy to take it under consideration. But I'll quickly go through my schedule for the next few days up, and then for the next week, basically, and then yeah. So for the schedule, tomorrow and next Monday, more Golden Sun. I due to the way I'm playing it and due to how it's working out, I say the Golden Sun, but I am in the Lost Ages part of the first 2 games, so Golden Sun 2, be finishing that, be continuing there. Probably not be finishing it up until Monday by far. This so much more exploration in this, the unlinearity to it, but maybe on Monday I will be able to reach Jupiter Lighthouse. That depends on how fast I am, but I am looking forward to it. So that is going to be Friday, Monday from 13 to 18 o'clock Central European Summer Time, or 7 to 12 Eastern Daylight Time. The weekend is more Monster Hunter. As always, I am flexible, but I will be starting out with Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. If you do want to do multiplayer in another game, or if you want to see a particular monster that is not available, I'll be happy to switch and showcase those things, unless I'm in multiplayer, of course. That is going to be also from 13 to 18 o'clock Central European Summer Time, or from 7 to 12 Eastern Daylight Time. And then next Thursday, I'll be playing more StarCraft, focusing purely on laddering next week. I did not really get onto the ladder. I did some skirmishes because I wanted to showcase, and then due to focusing too much on the gameplay, I wasn't really talking enough about it in the beginning. I wanted to showcase fastest maps and showcase that they are taking ideas from that and incorporating that into official maps, which is very interesting. And it is the way that modern StarCraft gets balanced. You do not change anything about the races. You introduce new maps, you introduce variations, and everybody has to scramble and try and figure out how best to take care of these peculiarities that are introduced by the maps. it's, I think, an amazing way to do it, and part of why the game has been so long-lived and so competitive over its time. And I I seriously do think that competitively, at least, it is a much better game than StarCraft 2, which isn't bad, but it is not reaching the pinnacle that StarCraft Brood War created in 1998. Damn it, that is such a long time. That is close to 30 years soon. So, yeah, that is the schedule. The Monday to Sunday schedule is, as always, on Discord, and on my Twitter account if you do want to check it out. If you want to make sure when the streams are, then you can find a written down copy as well. And with that, we are getting towards the end proper. Let me have a quick look for a raid out target. Oh, we're having a few. The main issue with StarCraft is that its main audience is not on Twitch. And some of the people I do see streaming it is not in. It's not in English, which is also an issue. There is some StarCraft 2 competitions going on, but I don't think I can raid in like at all. Espanol, no. None of these are really doing it for me. In that case, I think I will be leaving you with Kixie. I haven't rated out to her for a while she's not playing StarCraft. She is playing Mafia Definitive Edition. She will be playing that, and yeah, I haven't rated her for a while, so I hope that you're going to be enjoying her stream as much as you did mine. And as always with raids, I'd ask you to please be nice and please be kind. And with that, we are coming to the end of the stream today. I'll be playing more StarCraft, as I said, next week, Thursday. Until then, I do want to I'm going to wish you a fantastic rest of your Thursday evening, and I hope you're going to have a fantastic time until we do meet each other again. Thank you very, very much, everybody who joined in. I hope to see all of you again soon, maybe tomorrow for Golden Sun, if that is something that interests you. If not, maybe for Monster Hunter or for next week's StarCraft or for anything else that may interest you. Yeah, but until then, I'm going to wish you the best of times. And until we do see each other again, I'm going to wish you, all of you, goodbye.
Yes. Crossover first stolen. Oh, Dez, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Also, I will hydrate. Thank you, Stolen. And hello, Sky. And hello, Skittles. And hello, Raiders. I am okay. I have a bit of headache, but that's because I was up late doing exciting stuff last night. That sounded wrong. Let's rephrase that. I was up working on exciting projects. There we go. Okay. No.